All right, what's up, my friends? Welcome to Five New Brews, and we're doing a mini 10 new brews here. Of course, those who know me and my content know every new set I do a thing called 10 new brews, where I build up 10 new decks if a new set comes out. Usually play best of one, like 5 games each on day one of the format, and this is gonna be a little bit different. We're just gonna do 5 new brews. This is a smaller supplemental set. Of course, Alchemy has released yesterday, and Alchemy is a new set. Digital only mechanics, re-nerfed cards, new format, Alchemy. So this is gonna be an Alchemy 5 new brews. I built 5 new decks with tons of new cards in them, and no article for this either. You're gonna do a little, it's kind of like a little like off the cuff kind of thing. We built 5 decks. They're all pretty cool, and here's our first one right now. First, I want to remind everyone about my holiday cards. If you're a pile driver, if you're a Twitch subscriber or a YouTube member, and you want to get your holiday card this year, and you definitely do. It's one of the many perks of being a subscriber. You get a holiday card from me. I put a signed Jim Davis Goblin token in there. I'm going to put a Karnstruck token in there, as well as a holiday card for myself and my family to you. This is one of the free perks of being a subscriber, pile driver. So if you want to get that, all the info is in the Discord, and it's also on the YouTube membership tab. So if you're a YouTube member or a Twitch subscriber, please get into the Discord and give me your address, because I can't mail you a card if I don't know who you are. All right, so very, very important. Wanted to get to that first. Let's get into 5 new brews. And our first brew here, I've dubbed TurnKey Ramp. So now, of course, this new set, Alchemy Innistrad, has digital-only mechanics in it, like Seek. It also has the Spellbook mechanic, draft from Spellbook. So what does that mean? It means when you activate the draft a card from a Spellbook mechanic of a certain card, that card has 15 cards in a Spellbook, and you'll be shown 3 of them, and you have to choose one, and that card will go into your hand. It's conjured. And Key to the Archive, one of the more exciting ones. While most of the Spellbooks are kind of like tame cards, Key to the Archive is a bunch of really awesome cards. They're all Mystical Archive cards from Strixhaven. They're all very, very powerful cards. You're obviously Despark, Demonic Tutor, Electrolyze. And we're going to be playing a kind of a ramp control deck based around the Key to the Archive, giving us extra removal spells in a color combination that doesn't usually get removal spells. It taps for any color, of course. It's very important as well, so you can cast all these cards. And we're also going to be using Teferi, who slows the sunset, to make a lot of mana. And so Teferi, of course, can untap artifacts, can untap lands, untap creatures. In theory, if our board is a Rootquill Creeper and a Key to the Archive, Teferi can plus to make 4 mana. Untap a land, untap the archive, untap the creature. That's pretty sweet. So, Mana Maker and Card Draw Engine. And we have other ramp elements here. We have more Spellbook cards here. We have Ishkana Broodmother, a card that I think is awesome. 3/5 for 4, and its Spellbook is all spider cards. Again, these cards aren't necessarily great by themselves, but the Spellbook mechanic reminds me of like the Lesson Learned mechanic, where the cards don't need to be that good. They're just cards, and while Sentinel Spider or Share Spinner isn't the best card ever, it's still material, and Ishkana produces a lot of material. Pay 2 mana, exile 2 cards from your graveyard, and you get to draft a card, do it over and over and over again. It's awesome. We're also trying out Hinterland Chef, which just gets you kind of random creatures, makes the food kind of cool as well. That's pretty sweet. A lot of ramp elements here. Of course, Innkeeper, Hedron, and Rootquill Creeper. Really want to cast a 4-drop on turn 3, hopefully Archive, but, Cultivator or Teferi. And we're topping off on Storm Festival. Pretty well-known card. Of course, big rampy thing to ramp into. And this deck has a lot more ramp elements than these decks usually do. There were kind of like Bant or Green-White Storm decks in the format already, but they had to play a lot of threats, like Feldar Retreat and so on and so forth, Seeker's Chariot. Because we're going to get a lot of our threats from Ishkana, from Key to the Archive, and so on and so forth, we can afford to play more ramp because we're going to be producing a lot of extra cards, which is really, really cool. So that's the main deck. Sideboard, a lot of usual stuff here. The Hermit, Chariot. For this 5 new brews, I'll be playing best of 3 and 3 matches because the format's been out for a day or two already. So that's sideboard. You get the idea. TurnKey Ramp, and let's jump right in. I remind you all that we're brought to you by
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
Sorry, folks. I'm figuring out the new interface here. I want ranked best of 3 Alchemy, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Sweet. So yeah, I will admit that when I love the perpetual mechanics. I love the the digital only mechanics. Perpetual, I think that's awesome. I think that Seek is awesome. Love them all. When I saw the spellbook mechanic, I was a little like, I hate it so much. There's so much information on the card. Thinking about it more, it actually seems pretty sweet. Honestly, it seems pretty sweet, and kind of excited to try them out. Honestly, they're cool because they produce material. It requires you some choices, but like you can't get exactly what you want, which is kind of cool. We'll see. We'll see. You hate Perpetual. I think that's crazy. I think Perpetual is freaking awesome. Seek, Perpetual, just super awesome mechanics that they would love to do in paper, but can't because of just like how things work. And I'm pumped. I'm pumped. Let's go. All right, so first game of the new format. Let's rock and roll. Okara says, as a former Hearthstone grinder, remembering the million cards you can get off of one card isn't that bad. Okay. Yes, the economy is terrible. I wrote an article on CoolStuffInc.com today going over Alchemy. I got my thoughts on the format. It's a great introduction to the format. The good, the bad, and the ugly. And, there's a lot of good things about Alchemy for sure, but the economy is heinous. Making all the cards rares is heinous. And there are some other issues as well. I think it's really, really cool. A lot of negative backlash in this format, which I think is really stupid. It's a lot of pearl clutching, a lot of like, oh my god, you're changing my game. But there are legitimate concerns as well, too. So I go over that in my article on CoolStuffInc.com. Check that out. And, good and the bad. Good and the bad. All right, so let's go here. And we've got Teferi, Hedron, Quantus Cultivator. Can't cast Teferi yet. But we have Hedron into Cultivator. It's pretty good. We're going to keep this. This is fine. This is fine. Yeah, Arena's hell expensive. Hell expensive. All right, so we just drew an Innkeeper. We might want to play this Hedron as a land, just to guarantee our third land drop. Let's play Innkeeper on two. I kind of like that. So, there we go. So go. Yeah, the economy on Arena is piss poor, and Alchemy just drives that point home really, really, really hard. Really, really, really hard. So, all right, we draw a pathway, which is cool. It's our white source. Play that, play Innkeeper. And say go. A little mono green action here. Of course, the Seeker's Chariot, not as good as it was. The Seeker's Chariot is nerfed. So, but this format is all about the new cards that are digital only, as well as the nerfs and buffs to the cards already in standard. It's kind of a parallel format to standard, but interesting. So, new card here, and it's a cool one. Garruk Wrath the Wild. So they're going to draft a card from Garruk's Spellbook, which is one of these cards. And I guess we don't get to see it, so they're just going to have a card in their hand. I'm sorry, it's going onto the battlefield. So, really cool card. Really cool card. And they're going to get a Territorial Scythe Cat. 2-1 Trample Landfall. Sure. We're going to play a land here. And we could play Teferi here, but we can't actually do much with it. It would probably just die, so we'll just play Cultivator and keep on ramping.
Welcome back from vacation, Jim.
Thanks, Big C. Definitely got a Cultivator. The question is, do I want Innkeepers that attack Garruk? I think I do, actually. I think I do. So auto pay here. Probably get an island. I already have 3 green sources, so gain a life. Get an island. We'll attack Garruk. Then I trade Scythe Cat for Innkeeper. It's totally fine by me. Cool, cool, cool. And now next turn we can Ren. Set up for Storm the Festival. Should be pretty good for us. It's very obviously better with mana rocks and ramp creatures, and Innkeeper doesn't play super well to Teferi, but they're going to plus the Garruk, choose a creature card in their hand, and it perpetually gains +1/+1 and 1 less to cast, which is super cool too. So, yeah, I agree. And the cool thing about Spellbooks is that a card like Territorial Scythe Cat, which would never see play in Standard, is all of a sudden on the battlefield, which is really cool too. So, it's TurnKey ramp, not Turkey ramp. Wait, what? Why does this have a counter on it? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was a temporary pump. Sure. Got it. All All right, so they're gonna play Unnatural Growth. This doubles the power and toughness of this. Sure, that's pretty good. And we have a Storm next turn, which is pretty awesome. We can Ren now, make a 5/5. If we go to, we can't attack this because when they go to combat, this would be a pretty big creature, which is kind of cool. So, I'm just gonna play a land and play Ren, I guess. Setting for Storm next turn. Play Ren, make a Tree Folk, gain a life, double power and toughness, so I can't attack here. So we'll just say go. Just say go. Wild asks, what's the crossover with Alchemy and digital mechanics? At what point do you stop playing Magic and start playing Eternal Hearthstone? I don't understand why everyone's so goddamn pearl clutchy about it, like about the Hearthstone thing. Like, Hearthstone is based off of Magic, and they did some cool stuff too. There's nothing wrong with Magic taking ideas from Hearthstone, like it would from any other game. People are so like, oh my god, it's Hearthstone, I can't be like that. You know, it's like a person who loves a band and like the band like puts out a slightly different song and they're like, oh my god, you can't do that. People just, I'm sorry, like people are just being way too negative about a lot of this stuff. You know, I'm sorry, that's how I feel personally. You know, if you don't like it because you don't like it, sure. But the oh my god, it's like Hearthstone, you know, complaint here. So what? So it's like Hearthstone. Who cares? Why does that matter? You know? Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to jump on you, Wild. I'm just like, it's a very, very common comment, and I think it's just not like a reasonable comment. We're getting kind of crushed here, honestly. All right, so they're gonna send this 10 power trampler at me. I might just be dead here, folks. Honestly, like, I'm all about. It's not like Hearthstone. Hearthstone has dusting for nerf cards and a halfway functional economy. Yeah, I'm all about them exploring the digital space, for sure. All right, this thing is indestructible, 10 power trampler. Man, Scythecat's pretty freaking insane with unnatural growth. I think we're just dead. We're going to double block here. Oh, the economy's heinous. Heinous. And in the article I talk about that, how disgustingly disgusting the arena economy is. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's awful. Full, no stop. It's awful. Absolutely. Couldn't agree more with that, but I think we're just dead. We're just dead to this unnatural growth, honestly. All right, we're going to just play a land and play festival, and I don't think it's going to be good enough, honestly, but we'll see what we get. A Ren and a Creeper. Yeah, they're going to have two 10 power, they're going to have three 10 power tramplers next turn. We're just dead. All right. So yeah, I mean, unnatural growth plus tramplers from Garruk is pretty good. It's pretty good. All right, so mono green, we're going to want some portable holes, some circles, and some brutal cathars. And we're going to shave down on what? Hinterland Chief, Celestis. Teferi does seem a little more sus than I would like it to be against a creature. We can shave one Teferi. Maybe it's kind of the point of the deck, but Cultivator's good. I can see shaving a Celestis maybe. Maybe the chefs aren't good enough. Shave those. And maybe we're like shave a Ren and a Cultivator maybe. I don't really know, honestly. I want to keep the Ishkanas. Obviously we didn't draw a key to the archive, which is the point of the deck. Maybe shave a Ren. And I don't know what else to say. I might cut on Ishkana, I guess. I'm not sure, honestly. I'm not sure. A lot of new cards here. A lot of new stuff going on, obviously. Yeah, we lost that game to a Tramplers and to the Enchantment, unfortunately. Yeah, the economy on Arena is heinous. It's absolutely, there's no denying that. I will not defend that in any way at all. And it's a real problem. I've had an article in my back pocket for a while about how Arena, the many problems Arena has. Arena's freaking awesome. There's a lot of things that are really awesome about Arena, but there's a lot of things that are very problematic about Arena also. So, yeah, that's another topic. It's kind of a topic. It's like not necessarily whether Alchemy is good or bad or not is not necessarily relevant to the discussion of like how bad the economy is on Arena, but What's up, Chrysalis? How's it going, my friend? First brew, first game. That was our first game with our first brew. So we're doing 5 new brews today again with the new Alchemy set, the new Alchemy format. 5 new brews, 3 matches each. A little different than usual. Not doing 10 new brews, not a full set. So, sure, it's fine. Yeah, like the fact that you know, that 2/3 of the cards in this new set are all rares is ridiculous. First time chatter, Rizzy, what's up? To play Arena, Alchemy Standard with a couple of decent decks each set. What do you think the approximate monthly cost is? The problem is, it's so funny because the real problem with Arena is, it's a pup, is that the best way to build a collection is to draft. But typically, players are either limited players or constructed players. So we have this awful dichotomy of all the limited players have infinite packs and wild cards, and they have nothing to do with them. Right? They have these huge collections, they have all these wild cards, and nothing to use them for. They just kind of rot, you know? And then the constructed players are just dying for wild cards, and they're dying, and they gotta just buy pack after pack after pack. So both groups of players are unhappy. The only player that's happy is a player who drafts a lot and plays constructed. Not everyone does that, though. You know, so limited players are like 1% of the player base. 95 coming in with the hyperbole as always. That is completely and totally untrue. That's not even close to true. All right, so we're gonna play an island. We can like cultivate here. This is fine. Yeah, sure. Like cultivator. And we get a forest. Like, the thing is that, like, even not having, like, a way to, like, trade cards, I think that's okay. But the issue is that, like, there needs to be some sort of built-in thing to make having your collection be more versatile in the actual thing. Alright, so just play how much dogs. Alright, so each pup makes the next pup a little bigger. Okay. I mean, this is a bunch of random 2/3. I don't care about this, obviously. So we're not doing much yet, but we have Innkeeper, Celestis. We should go Celestis, Innkeeper. They're going to Blizzard Brawl. That might be the most aggressive Blizzard Brawl in the history of Magic. They played the Blizzard Brawl to push through 2 damage. You got it. I'm at 18. You did it. You did it. Play that. Play Innkeeper. Just say go. Whew. That's something. That's something. Uvenwald Oddity. That's going to be a 5/5 trample? Sure. And they're going to send in the squad? Alright. I guess we are in gold. I haven't played Arena since the ladder reset. But, alright, sure. So, really, really good blocks for us here. How would I change the Arena economy? I'm not even sure, honestly. I'm not even sure. Alright, we're just going to, like, Innkeeper Brogathar here, I think. Gain some life. Play the Cathar. What's up, Borg?
Happy Mog Monday, Jim. Keep up the great content.
It's Friday, my friend. It's Friday. No worries, Borg. No worries. Friday, Monday. Time is a circle, you know. It's just the same day every day, basically. Freshly brewed Friday. Yeah, it's funny. It's like I don't know. All right, we're going to go to night here? Sure. So we're going to go to night here. We're going to loot. What's up, Days? Yeah, I was on vacation for about 10 days, 9 days in Florida with Nicole's family. Ooh, both these cards are really good. I think I want the Wren, though. Discard Brogathar. And draw land for turn. Sure, it's a little bit slow animation. And, I mean, they ain't doing much. Just going to jam. It's Mog Monday somewhere. Some planet somewhere. If you're actively playing Alchemy, do you bother playing Standard? Again, my article on coolstuffinc.com goes over all that. You know, the pluses and minuses, the benefits and the concerns for this format. I agree. There's an element of like, why ever play Standard again with Alchemy on Arena? I don't know yet. I don't know. All right. Send in the clowns. Pretty bad draw. These pups did not look too good, honestly. And play Ren. And make ourselves an idiot. Enjoyed the article. Appreciate it. Thanks so much. Play land. Just say go. Two somewhat lopsided games so far. Sure. Game three. Game three. Sideboarding will stay the same, I think. Not really sure. Still haven't drawn Key to the Archive yet, which is like the card we built around. But I think Pup's overhyped too. I think I agree. On your perfect curve outs, it's good, but it is just a 1-2, you know? Taco says it's going to be super weird to see Magic Live tournaments again, but they just play on PCs. I played one of those. I played in DreamHack right before the pandemic hit, about 2 years ago. There was a DreamHack tournament for Arena, and it was all played on computers. You just brought your computer and played. It's pretty cool, honestly. They had a stage set up. It was very esportsy. It was great. It's a cool event. Good prize pool. Of course, then COVID happened, so that sucks. But it's really cool. I enjoyed it. It was a fun event. I think I prefer playing paper cards, but like it was a cool event. It was sweet. Yeah, Arena is definitely a better like watching experience. Some PTs that did that, yeah. I mean, well, I don't know if there were actually any PTs that were like not. Oh my god, what the hell is this end? All the PTs were during COVID for the most part. So yeah, I guess we're gonna mulligan. This hand's pretty bad. That's significantly worse, but I guess we're gonna keep on 5 here. So sure, we're not going to 5. I mean, all right. Well, let's draw some cards. Hopefully they're good. A Blight Blade is here, if you say so. Farmland. Yeah. All right, Pack Leader, pretty good, pretty good. Draw a kill spell. How about a Hedron? Hedron plays. That could be worse. The problem is Teferi with no board's kind of tough on the draw against an aggro deck, so might be in trouble here. Might be in trouble. There's your attack. No blocks. That's the good curve. That is definitely a good curve. We drew a Cultivator. That's pretty good, actually. All right. Sure. That actually lines up pretty well. Play this. Gonna go get ourselves a Forest. And now this can block the Pack Leader, which is awesome. Deck 1, match 1. If you're just tuning in, 5 New Brews, Alchemy. Alchemy. Guslet, resub.
Great content, Jim. Just came back to Magic after a couple-year hiatus. I think you now have the most entertaining MTG stream out there.
Thanks, my friend. Month number 2, most important month. Thanks to the resub. You got a trick? They got tricks. They got tricks. No, they got pumps? Sure, that's great. That's awesome for us. So we lost our Cultivator, but time walked them. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. All right. You can just Ren here. Minus. Pugsley, what's up, my friend? Yeah, I remember. What do you want to do, Pugsley? So you want to do like a cube tech? Or like go over your entire cube? I would do that, but that would probably take like an hour. So you have to like talk about like the specifics on it. Double Pack Leader. I mean, we're pretty happy to just block with Teferi here, I think, right? I mean, block with the Hedron. The next turn, Teferi, try and draw some lands. It's kind of rough either way. These lands come in tapped, so you can't ramp with it. The question is Ren going to, like, is Ren going to actually make another Tree Folk? Probably not, honestly. So we just hold it to plus. And just have extra mana for this too. Yeah, it's fun. Innkeeper's not bad. Let's start here. Get some Landos. Alright. We milled a Storm the Festival. It's kind of cute. I mean, I think we're just, like, pretty dead, honestly. To play a land here. Play Innkeeper and Teferi. But can't do much else with it, honestly. Just gonna minus Teferi. We can't draw our freaking main the card we built our deck around. Stupid key. Oh my god, Jesus. Alright. Yeah. I mean, we did mulligan this game and kind of drew some stuff. Nah, no Omnaths here. No Omnaths here. This is a it's a fairy. They're gonna play a pup. Okay, that's a good start. Didn't Planeswalkers just die Death Touch? Nope. Never have. I think they should, but never have. There's a card that makes them do that. But it's a fly. First time shatter. I must have had a fly. Pretty fly for a Twitch shatter. Here come the clowns. Everything can get trampled, which is terrible for us. We're at 9. So you can like eat one of these. Let me go like here, here. They trample this one. I take 4, 8. I go to 1. Ugh. Not a lot of spells going on here, you know. And if the Hedron dies, I guess I can't stop that if the Hedron dies. Makes them tap their mana. Teferi gets to minus again, right? It can minus again. Alright, I guess, sure. Here is something you can't understand. Oh, I can just kill a term. Alright, I mean, we're 1. Yeah, Dirty, I'm down to do that, but it would definitely take a while, and we need to be like, we need to work out the details. You should message me on either Twitter or Discord. We'll figure it out. It's more in the Your Deck Live realm of things than like a Deck Tech realm of things, honestly. I shouldn't say Your Deck Live. When's Your Deck Live coming back? I don't know. All right, I don't know. I mean, what the hell is going on here? Oh, play land, sure. Portable hole. That's a start. That's a start. I mean, we're at 1. Let's minus the fairy and see what we get. Should I plus Ren first? Whatever, sure. Plus Ren. It's probably plus to give us 1 life. I mean, yeah, but... Alright. We get another Storm Festival? Sure. Breakdown land doesn't really matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 10. We're actually 1 mana short of casting Storm Festival. But, alright, let's minus this. Let's just spike something good here. Something good here, Teferi. What do we got for me, buddy? Need something nice. Alright, a lot of Landos. Now, we're still alive in theory. No, we're not, actually. They can just pump up the... Well, I can Celestis and, like, loot, I guess, right? So 3 mana... No, it's 3, 3, 1, 2. Or 1 short. Alright, we're just gonna die, probably. Whatever. Play land. Play Hedron. All they have to do is fire up the lake and we're dead. But... And they've been pretty aggressive, too. So probably not going to happen for us, but... And, say go. And... I'm going to turn around, and they're not going to kill me. That didn't sound good. That didn't sound good.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Alright, we're dead. Yeah, I mean, we drew pretty bad this game, fortunately. Couldn't draw a next namesake either, so we're all 1. They didn't activate layer, that is true. That is true, they didn't activate the layer. So, alright, we're all 1. All in 1. Not the best draws. Not the best draws, to be sure. Blow our new stream deck, and I'll have more buttons and more sounds coming soon. It's over there. We did it! We drew Key to the Archive, and our hand's still terrible, but we're going to keep, because I want to play Key to the Archive. It's good to be the king. It's good to be the king. What the hell is this? It's a werewolf sleeve. Look at it. It flips. Alright, yeah, Cascade. Yes, Nicole really wants I am Karn on the soundboard. Alright, green. We drew Hedron, which is the best possible draw. What's the gist of the deck? We're playing a Key to the Archive deck, which is a draft, a spellbook card. It's a ramp spell we can use Teferi to untap the key and make more mana. And we get a spell off the archive, which is awesome. It's kind of like a ramp deck leaning on the spellbook mechanics to make sure we have enough spells. Ah! A poor little Hedron. That's rude as hell. Jeskai something? Iteration? Sure, whatever. Whatever. So we got Ren. We got Ishkana Broodmother here. Draft some spiders, which is really cool. Alright, and they're gonna get a land off Iteration, yada yada yada. Innkeeper. So now the question is, do I want to resolve Key or do I want to resolve Teferi? I think I want to resolve Teferi and just minus and draw. The next turn we can Key, untap it, and use the mana. So let's play this. I don't know, white, whatever. Play Teferi. Minus. Key, Hedron, or land. Another Key is pretty dope. I'm taking another Key. Couldn't draw this card in the entire match in our first match. So now I want it. I want it. I want it. Come on. Who plays haste creatures in their Jeskai decks? Alright, whatever. Did its job. Did its job. And a post-combat aspirant. This is the nerfed aspirant. It goes end step, not main phase. Alright, so some sort of I thought they were a control deck. I didn't think they were like a creature deck, but sure, they got me. So it's our first spellbook draft. So we get chosen 3 random cards in the spellbook. We get to see Electrolyze, Doomblade, and Growth Spiral. And to note, these cards must be cast with the proper colors of mana. So the Key has to cast the Doomblade or the Electrolyze. And they don't know what we get either. Electrolyze is kind of cool, but I think Doomblade's fine though. It's just Doomblade here. Dies to Doomblade. Discard a card. And we'll discard we can cast Storm next turn. Yeah, Innkeeper, Ren. Shkana's pretty big booty. Next turn, like Ishkana and Doomblade's pretty nice. Might just be Innkeeper, honestly. Just Innkeeper. God, this Alchemy thing seems awful. The negativity in the Magic community is really, really unbelievable. It's a new thing. It's a new format. We're trying it out. It's a new design space. I think it's pretty sweet for a lot of reasons, and I think it's also awful for a lot of reasons, based mostly on the economy. I wrote an article about it. Check it out, coolstuffinc.com. But I think exploring the digital design space is awesome. Too much pearl clutching. Alchemy seems sick. Can't afford the cards. That's the problem, for sure. That is the problem. Hermit Vampire. I have literally no idea what's going on. There's some sort of creature deck. And they're kind of like going off on us, I guess. Teferi. Okay. So we can like Teferi, untap Key and a land. And then we have untap Key and a land. So we have tap 4. And then untap the Key. And we'll have 5 mana left over. So you can Teferi, untap Key and a land. The effect on Historic is so minuscule also. That's like the weirdest complaint, I think. This Hermit's also really annoying because we have a lot of like non-creature spells in our deck, obviously. We could just jam Storm Festival here and just try and like spike. If we spiked the Teferi, it'd be insane. I'll just do it. Whatever. They're tapped out and they have a Hermit in play. We'll just go. Just go. Alright, we hit Teferi and Key. Wow. That's pretty cool.
What up, Jim? Happy holiday.
I can't untap 2 keys, though. I think just a land. I get to untap, land, a key. I'll have 4 mana available. I guess we can't even use 4 mana, though. It might just be Teferi plus Creeper. Keying again is pretty cool, though. 16. We have Doomblade. Alright, let's key again. Draft Time Warp. That's freaking awesome. Regrowth or Despark. Sure. I'll take Time Warp. We're going to discard... They do have this Hermit in play, which is pretty annoying. So they're going to attack, kill my Teferi. I get to untap and Doomblade something. This is hard. This is hard. I'm going to discard the extra key, I think. And then, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I pressed the wrong button. No, we were on the rope. I ran out of time. I'm so stupid. Alright, I screwed up. Whatever. I didn't untap the stuff. It's fine. I saw that I had 0 seconds left. I wanted to untap, obviously, but whatever it is. Man, a lot of tough decisions here. So now we have this Doomblade. We have Time Warp. They have this really strange smattering of creatures. The main deck Hermit's really kind of messing our day up here, honestly.
We will meet again.
End step Aspirant. We have a Shkana. We could try like use Teferi as bait. And then the Time Walking isn't even that good though. Maybe the Wren is the bait? I can also just Doomblade the Hermit. If they have a counterspell in their hand, I think we're dead. Let's just do this. I'm just gonna fire Doomblade here. Trying to have a Doomblade, Teferi, untap, Time Warp, untap, Wren, Shkana turn. Kill that. Play Teferi. Untap Archive.
Just as delightful as speeding things up.
And land.
And some think
Time Warp with 2 wasted mana, but now we have a Teferi in play. I think it's fine. Guess Time Warp. Sweet. Alright, untap. And now I have a buttload of mana with Teferi. Let's just cast this freaking thing, right? We could have like the sensor, I guess. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's make green green. And a mana. And then untap. Here. And 0. And here. Let's cast Festival. Spectral Adversary. They can phase out my artifact. Sure. Mad Mage, resub. Thanks so much. This is some brew they got here. Spectral Adversary. We can still cast the Storm Festival, so it isn't that bad. They're going to phase out both archives. Sure. So, green, green. That resolves. We're just going to play Storm Festival now, I guess, right? We could play Ashkana and Wren. which is actually pretty good. Yeah, this is better, actually. Let's play Ashkana and Ren. Not risk bricking here. I could draw a spider off the Ashkana, too. Play land. Play Ren. Do this. Play Ashkana. And say go. So now I can draft a spider card by exiling card. This card's really, really good. What's up, Jay Bro? Yes, Cube for Charity is coming, folks. Raise your hand if you're hyped for Cube for Charity. If you're a pearl clutching boomer right now who's mad about Alchemy, we got some vintage Cube for you coming out. Cube for Charity. 2 years running so far. Me and Jay Bro raising money for charity. Should be tons of fun. What is this? Barukathar? Okay. Last year, Team J Bro got us, but it was pretty close. Gonna be great. Gonna be great. Here's a Brutal Cathar, sure. Cube for Charity is freaking awesome. Looking like it's gonna be a little bit after Christmas this year. They're gonna Brutal Cathar. They could obviously target my Tree Folk forever, which they're gonna do. We've never won. Yes, there's been two Cube for Charities. First Cube for Charity was just me versus J Bro. And I lost. And then second Cube for Charity was J Bro's squad of goons versus my Cube Vengers. And we lost. But this year we're going to win. This year we're going to win. Shkana. I'm ready to draft some freaking spiders, let me tell you. Can they even attack? I guess the vampire and the bloodthirsty adversary can attack. No, it's not my cube. It's Magic Online cube. Magic Online cube. Both attack Ren. So no point in blocking here because Ren's dead anyway. It's totally fine. Honestly, I think it's like whatever. So then we're going to draft ourselves a spider. Exile. Whatever. Just not Storm the Festival. We're good to go. So draft a spider. We want a Recluse, a Netcaster spider, or a Twin Silk spider. A lot of mana next turn also. I think it's pretty fun trying to evaluate these cards. Recluse, I guess. Maybe the 2D's better, but draw an Innkeeper. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have 14 mana right now. We can Storm. You can Innkeeper. Okay, what's that? I can't. All right, let's storm it up. Let's storm it up. Here we go. What's it gonna be? Cultivator Key. That's cool. And then the drafted cards can be discarded to the key, which is great. So let's get Cultivator and that. Gain a life. Get a Forest. Demonic Tutor, Doomblade, or Claim the Firstborn. Probably just Doomblade again, right? Yeah, I think so. Can I cast Doomblade? I can. I can cast Doomblade. Discard the Recluse. And now we have Doomblade and Ashkana activation up, which is awesome. And we can ultimate Teferi too. All right, let's just say go here. Just say go. Spellbooks are pretty cool so far. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of choices. It is somewhat random, but there's a lot of choices to be made too. And Magic's random as a game. It's a freaking card game, you know? Making the most of your random choices is literally what the card game is. So, this is Brew 1 of 5. If you're sitting here, welcome, hit that follow button. If you're on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. 10 new brews. Or sorry, 5 new brews. 5 new brews for the smaller set. Vampire. I probably should kill that response. I was talking. Sure. Their deck is, it's something. It's definitely interesting, for sure. Key to the Archive. Time Warp. Hermit. Hermit's really good against us. I guess we have like a bunch of mana now. It doesn't matter, so. What's up, Bergs? Control Mirror, sweet. Fading Hope, my Ishkana. No, hold on. Tap better than that. Actually, I'm sorry. I've touched the mana. Never mind. I'm lying. Exile 1, 2. You draft ourselves a spider. What kind of spider are we getting? Mammoth Spider, Recluse, or Twin Silk Spider. I don't actually have much to do with my mana next turn. But I think Recluse is fine, actually. Just cheap. Bounce this. Yeah, I probably should have killed the... oh, no, actually... Oh, the Hermit resolved, too. Yeah, I'm playing pretty bad this game, actually. I should have killed this before either one of these things resolved. That was really bad. Now I can kill this successfully also. Yeah, I screwed up. Okay. Attempt to kill the vampire. They're going to counter it. Yeah. I screwed up. I played bad. I take full responsibility for my actions. We lose to Fairy. But we have a Ishkana, a bunch of mana, which is great. So no sweepers in the deck, except for the Wrath off of Key to the Archive. Heh. Yo, bro. Heard you like the Ishkana. Alright, so Ishkana. Activate Ishkana. Spidery Grasp. Sentinel Spider. Shorecap Spider.
Oh, shit, 65 months.
Coral!
Up there. Not getting off this ride anytime soon. Hope your vacation was good and Nicole and John are doing well.
The spellbooks are literally on the cards in Arena. You can just right click it. You can go online too. We're playing, wait, 1, 2, we have 8 mana available. Nothing fancy. Spiders also are pumped up off of the Ishkana. I think Ishkana is freaking awesome. I called this my best in show for green. My set review, which is on my YouTube if you missed it. I think this card's freaking awesome. Like, just super awesome card. Get to play with your draft commons and constructed. What are they about the Luminarch balance? I'm a little surprised by it, honestly. Mono White was really good, but I don't necessarily think that, like, Luminarch Aspirant's that good of a card. It's fine, but, you know. Shatter Skull Smashing? That's disgusting. Alright. Pretty big nerf here, so the counter could have gone on this thing. It's a huge attack. I think we just block. Just make our trades. We're going to Ishkana again next turn. Get a backup copy. Alchemy's been fun so far. I'm having a good time. Key to the Archive. Jeskai is doing a great job being our mana sink for all of our mana, which is kind of cool. We have drawn a lot of lands this game. Whatever, let's play this. More spiders! Exile spiders to get more spiders. Netcaster spider, glowstone recruits when it mutates, put 2 counters on it. It's Netcaster spider, I think. Do it again! Let's get Prey Upon. Awesome. Sentinel Spider, Shorecap Spider. Okay. Prey Upon can help us kill... Not much, actually. Kill the Aspirant. Every card you get is an actual card for Ishkana's ability, too, so it's kind of sweet. Three, 5, gain a life. Just fight the Luminarch, I guess. Say go. Prey Upon is not a spider.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Just saying. Just saying. There's a spider in the art, I suppose. The 4th iteration? 3rd? Seems fun so far. I think Ashana is a freaking awesome card. I must say, and this is a perfect example of like Magic player pearl clutching. When I've got a little pearl clutching in me also. I really did not like the Spellbook mechanic when I first saw it. I was like, oh, it looks awful. Now I'm playing with it and it feels awesome. It's super fun. So, Jesus, another Hermit. We grinding, folks. We grinding. Spider all day. Alright, taking 10 here. Sucks, but whatever. Alright. Take 10. Go to 5. They have play with fire here. They can kill my innkeeper, which kind of sucks, but... Pretty insane game so far. Pretty insane game. This is still game 1. We have no archives left, unfortunately. Exile 2. Go get ourselves a... Netcaster trading for... Oh, I screwed up again. I'm sorry. I should have blocked with Netcaster, obviously. That was very stupid. I'm not playing this game very, very well. There's a lot going on. A lot of new things happening. I'm trying to figure it all out at once. Okay, this is the reason why I should have been keeping creatures in my graveyard. Right now I have 3. Okay, that's pretty good, though. So, read stop my target library. Accidentally returning a bit of a green permanent among them. It's cute. Spawning doesn't do much either. Sure. This is big, too, honestly. So look at the top 3 cards. This is only our first deck, so we have 4 more decks to play. Enemy Miss will be on YouTube as usual. Top 3 cards. No creatures, whatever. It's the huge freaking blocker. Freaking Spider Day. Ashkana is literally owning this game. Like, owning this game. What's up, Frag? First time chatter. What's up, my friend? Exile 2 cards. I'm sorry, I should exile a spell. Nice. Another hatchery spider. We have 2, 4, 5, 6. We have 7 mana. Let's do it. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Shkana, never-ending mana sink. Alright, whatever. Divide by 0. Alright, sure. What a weird freaking deck. How do they fit all these cards in their deck? It's like creatures and spells and payoffs for spells and this and that. Yeah, the conjure cards go to the graveyard for more Shkana is super cool. Are we dead? We're dead. Alright, they got us. I played this game horribly. Just unbelievably badly. That's okay. I would if I played that game well, I would have definitely won that game. Like, not even close, but whatever. So we're gonna bring in I guess some removal spells. Shiva Storm, and maybe the Chefs, the Celestis. Bring in the Cathars, the Circles, and the Holes. I want the Holes. I don't think I want negate. They're just like, their deck's so weird. It's just like a bunch of like creatures and spells. This is fine. We'll do this. Their main deck Hermits really suck for us. I should have brought in the portable holes also. Actually, for the Hermits. Main deck Hermits are really good against us. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Shkana's awesome. Shkana's really, really cool. Let's go. Windmaker resub. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. 5 New Brews. Again, doing best of 3, not best of 1. A little different than 10 New Brews. If you're familiar with my content, I do 10 New Brews every set, but it's like a half a set. It's a new format. Kind of weird. Again, check out my article on cool stuff. I go over the entire set. Just super cool. Good, bad, and ugly. Alright. And play. Keep. And it's great. We're going to play a Hedron as a land. We have plenty of rampy creatures. It's good for us. Bark Channel, play Creeper. Do I want to play Innkeeper first? I should play Innkeeper first, actually. Just gain some life. Drafting from a spellbook is less RNG than drawing a card. Yeah, honestly. Luminarch, sure. Teferi, hello. That's pretty nice. Teferi, but I can't. If I had played the Root Coil, Teferi would be insane here, but alright, we're going to that sucks. It's really unfortunate. Alright. Play land. I should have played the I wanted to gain life off the creatures, gain a little more value, but like I should just put a better mana creature. That was stupid. My hand was all 2s, so like I want to cast 2 2s this turn and I want to use my treasure. I guess we're trying to do it anyway, so whatever. Drawing Teferi made it really bad, so. What's up, Demon? You've missed no decks. This is our first deck. Match number 2. It's some long games. Humble, resub, thanks so much.
Storm the festival? I like the sound of this.
Main deck Hermit again. Super gross, but it's fine. Just gonna play a bunch of stuff. How to improve for best of 3? Is it your problem with sideboarding? I guess I'm gonna like just play this as a land. You can cast the Fairy next turn. Draw some cards. Nothing? Okay. Sure. We have 4, 5, 6, 8 mana in theory. Just like cast for Fairy, whatever. Really can't get a beat in their deck. Their deck's so weird. 5/0. Sure. Well, I can cast it again, but they can just counter it, so we'll just swing with all our stuff. It's a weird deck. They get Exhibition, no problem. Space Jam. Alright, you're up. The trick to sideboarding is to think about your deck as 75 cards. Think about what you want your deck to look like after you sideboard. It's not just about like bringing in like, well, they're blind creatures, I'll bring in my removal spells. It's about thinking about like the big picture of how the game is going to end and thinking about when you sideboard, what is your plan for how the game is going to end. Really? Just gonna fire the old bugbear? And just tap out completely? Okay, I guess, sure. I think I'm just gonna minus here. I don't really need mana, so minus. Key, awesome. And now we're gonna cast the key. We have Innkeeper's back to block, which is cool, so rocket. Key's gonna find us Wrath, Demonic Tutor, or
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
might be Demonic Tutor, honestly, to try and get a festival. They have this freaking Hermit in play, though. Wrathing isn't really good right now. Yeah, it's Demonic Tutor, I think. Just let go. Their deck is like, is it dragons and White Weenie had a baby? Goblin. Block. I'm not even sure like what I'm tutoring for, honestly. I mean, probably a creature, right? Could be another key, I guess. It could be a Shkana. Shkana is pretty sweet, actually. We've got 2 cards in the bin, and they have a negate in play. So we're gonna tutor here. I guess I can tutor for Storm, right? We can just do it. Sure, alright. That's great. Tutor. Storm. Big Storm, big Storm. Big Storm, here we go, here we go, here we go. Double Quandrix Cultivator. I mean, sure. That could be worse, I guess, right? It's not good, but we have flashback on Storm too, so gain some life. Get a forest. Alright, and I'll attack. 3, 6, 7, 8. We have 10 mana exactly to flashback Storm, so. Teenage Mutant Ramping Druids. That's kind of cool. Thanks for following Tropical Brew. If you haven't followed the show with that follow, but of course watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. This is a long freaking show for this deck so far. They're gonna let me cast the flashback too. Let's freaking do it. Let's freaking do it. Boom. Teferi and Ishkana. Okay. And I can untap the Mana Rock and a land. Or I can just untap Mana Rock and a land, and then I can Ishkana on their end step. I don't think I need to do that, though. I'm just going to minus, I think. I guess if I have plus, it's more likely to live. They've got pretty good attacks. Just, like, guarantee my value here. I'm just going to minus. They've tapped that with Hermit repeatedly. Repeatedly. Teleportation Circle is interesting, but I don't know. Maybe it's a card you want to try. Alright, so there goes the Spider, and there goes Teferi. But not really the end of the world. We got our value off of it, so it's fine. And I think Ishkana is going to take the game over, honestly. Another Hermit, whatever. Or Spider deck. Or Spider deck. I don't care about this crap. So, play Ishkana. Spider deck. Spider deck. Alright, not creatures. Hold on. Exile the non-creatures. I'm learning. I'm learning. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 mana left over. Sentinel Spider, Share Spinner, Twin Silk Spider. Sure. Spiders. Figure out how to win later, you know? For now, we're just making spiders. For now, we're just making spiders. Oh, scoop to Ishkana. Woo! Boy.
Game. Blouses.
Alright, they have so many freaking Malevolent Hermits. I definitely want these portable holes. Like, I want to cut some of the non-creature cards, honestly. Like, bring the holes. I might even bring in the chefs. And now we're on the draw. I might cut, like, a Wren. That's a Fairy. I'm going to cut this less entirely. And then I might even go to 2 Teferi. Just try and focus more on the creatures. Teferi is good. We're on the draw also, so they can just, like, kill it. I'll try this card out, too. I'm going to go to 2 Teferis. They did tap out a lot with their Hermit in play, but Spider deck. Spider deck. Aw, heck. Was I a Tooth and Nail or Affinity player back in the day? I was a mono green aggro player. My first ever tournament win was a Grand Prix trial with mono green aggro in Mirrodin Block Constructed. Fangren Firstborn. Say what? We're gonna keep this. I'm gonna ship the Wren, I think. Just keep the cheaper cards. Okay. Just gonna play Farmland tapped. Teferi isn't even a spider. Broke Kid Broodstar Affinity. That's on on point for sure. All right, let's make a blue here and just say go. Got the old chef here. And now they're just like not doing anything. Okay, well, here you go. Let's make some food. I'm hungry. Alright, so draft a card. And whatever card I draft will also be a food. So Brushwag, Iron Shell Beetle, the Millipede. Millipede's kind of interesting. Let's find our 5th land. Probably won't be great, though. Probably just Iron Shell Beetle. It's also a food and an artifact. Insect food. Delicious. Delicious. Yeah, super cool card. Super fun. If it's a Teferi next turn, possibly. Kind of a weird hand for us with no, like, rampy creatures, but... Microwave first time chatter says, eat the bugs.
Waka waka.
Delicious. Brutal Cathar, yeah, whatever. Now I get to do it again when I kill this. That's awesome. So let's go. Just cast Brutal Cathar, I guess, right? Try and take this one back. They have a shock here, man. They did have shock last game. Like actual, like, whatever, play of fire, whatever it is. Only other option here is to cast Teferi, though. And Teferi Plus isn't bad, I guess. The 3/3 was Gnarled Mass. Mike Flores put it in his sideboard and then wrote articles about it for the next 15 years. We're going to go... I think we play Teferi. I'm feeling a shock here. I'm feeling a shock here. If I play Cathar, I was going to shock it, so... And then we're going to plus. Just gain a life. Gain 2 life, sorry. So go. I doubt they can kill this. Maybe they can. Their deck is like this weird pile of cards, so they could have literally anything at any time. 2 Teferi. Go to Knight. Okay. Sure. I mean, I could cast... They just, like, have... They just have something here. I don't know what the hell's going on, honestly. Play Cathar, it's probably just going to die. I'm just going to minus. Let's see what we get. Oh, Shkana all day. Seth, resub, thanks so much.
Almost 2 years. Hype for 5 New Brews. Did you leave Disney early?
Nah, I was in Florida for like 9 days. I mean, I kind of don't want to cast 2 spells and flip this back. I'll just cast a Shkana. See what they do. Probably have like divide by 0 here or something like that. Stroke. That's bad. That was bad for us. Alright. Sure. Bye-bye to Teferi. Circle Confinement. You were a little late, my friend. A little late. Jeff with the Monster Raid. What's up, Jeff? Jeff, thanks so much. Appreciate it. You haven't seen Jeff's channel, you're an idiot. You're missing out, of course. Pay through your life? Absolutely. Shout out to Jeff and chat, please. What's up, my friends? Welcome. My name is Jim Davis, and I am here playing some Alchemy. We're brewing up some Alchemy here. God damn it. We have 5 new brews. Usually I do 10 new brews for new sets. It's kind of like half a set. So we have 5 new brews lined up. It's our first brew. It's a Bant, Storm, Teferi, Ishkana, Key to the Whatever deck. It's been pretty cool so far. And they're going to Moon Rage. They're going to filter out their Moon Rage Brute. That sucks. And now we're going to double sell and flip this back. Well, yeah, it'll flip back. All right, so... Yeah, I'm just going to double spell here. We'll just play the portable hole. I might just play the beetle too, honestly. Just hold this thing. How's it going, Raiders? What's up, my friends? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's our first deck of 5. So we have 5 brews planned for today. We are 0-1, lost to Mono Green here in a game 3. And, well, if they exile the beetle, then when I kill the brute next turn, I get both of them back, which is awesome. So, I think I'm cool with that. They're going to Spikefield Hazard it. Sure. That's fine by me. Back to daytime. I want to get my my chef back. Make some food. Make some food. Delicious. Delicious. There it is. Iron Shell Beetle. Perpetually a food. They have 2 cards left. We go to Night. So now the question is, do I just jam Storm Festival or do I play Cathar? They have 2 cards in hand. I haven't played them for a while. I'm going to try Catharing first. You know, I'll just jam. So if I draw a spell that costs 3 or less next turn, I want a double spell. I'll just do it. Let's just do it. Here we go. Let's do this. What? They get a Teachings of the Archaic, sure. Next turn. We'll get them next turn. Teachings. Draw 2. Sure. Den of the Bugbear. Alright. So, I wouldn't mind drawing a spell I can cast that costs 3 or less here. They're just playing some weird Jeskai like stuff deck. It's like White Weenie and Is It Dragon Instead of Baby. It's a really weird deck. We draw the key, but I can't double spell. I'm just gonna jam. Just do it. What's up, Ken? Resup, thanks so much. Alright, well, we are running out of options here, unfortunately. I played a lot of creatures in game 1. Luminarch, Aspirant, so on and so forth. Takes 7 here, and we are dead on board. There's a Hermit, too? Come on. Alright, well, we drew some castable spells, so let's start here. That resolved really fast. Oh, no, I'm so stupid. So, it'll flip on... Alright. I don't know how this works, honestly. We go to their turn. I'm going to draft a Moss Viper. They both trigger. They're the active players. Theirs triggers first, then mine triggers. So mine will resolve first. Yeah. Right? I believe this works out in my favor. I get to get some more delicious treats. Lotus Cobra. I have a Hermit in play. I have 6 lands. This wants 8 lands. I think it's just another Moss Viper. Just like keep the cheap cards coming. Delicious Moss Vipers. Just delicious. Delicious. Card acquisition for the Alchemy cards is heinous. The economy and arena is heinous. But I can't change that. Sometimes I play Magic, you know. Welcoming Vampires? Sure. So can't cast a... Can't cast a Festival. I can play an Archive, and they can just, like, Mana Leak. It doesn't really do much, though. We're at 7? Archive me? Negate. Man, haters. Alright, so much hate. Play our Vipers. And I think I should just jam it with, like, both of these. We can block the Den, the Goblin, and the Hermit. Take 1. Or these are food, too, so... I'll just send. I'm just down to send. Just gotta send. You figure it out. Yeah, they only got a lot of, that was a negate, double stroke. These Hermits are main decks. I don't know what the hell they're doing, but, you know, whatever. There's your Bugbear. The Cathar is going to flip. That's cute. Den draws a card off Vampire. Just adorable. Adorable. Look at Spikefield Hazard me into Oblivion. Do it. I want you to do it. Land. No. Go to Knight. Okay. We're at 5. We can cast Storm and just, like, kill the Hermit. And 14. We racing here? What's up, Harbinger? My set review is on YouTube. That's correct. That's correct. Thank you for checking that out. 3, 2, 3. Then they can recast it and draw another card, though. What a weird game. What a weird game. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 6, 9. We just jam. I may cast. We'll cast Storm post combo. Just jam. See what they do. They might block with Hermit. It's possible. No? Okay, sure. We're at 5. We cast Storm. We have 2 mana to activate our food, so just cast this to kill the Hermit. And just playing a beatdown game here, honestly. The old too many chefs in the kitchen, but end turn. They're at 5. This is freaking tense. Geisteroo. What's up, Dave? This is a tense game. 3, 6, 7, 8. Pretty far from casting our thing on flashback, but love to draw a spell next turn. That's for sure. They cast 2 spells. We go back to today. Also, I get to eat one of their things with the old Broodski. Thanks for following Oro. If you haven't followed too with that follow, but of course watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. 5 New Brews. 10 New Brews had a baby, and it was called 5 New Brews. Yes, I'm also casting the next Woodlandia tournament with Jeff, which would be super fun too. All right, so they're gonna cast a Brute, and they're gonna say go. We're both gonna flip. They get to do theirs first. That's bad for us. I think this is really bad for us. Okay. So I'm active player. Theirs is gonna happen before mine does, and they're gonna get back their other Cathar as well. I think we're in trouble, folks. I think we're in big trouble. If I exile the Geist, and it comes back, it would come back as the front side, which is bad. So I'll just target the token, I guess. That doesn't matter. Never mind. Human, new sub. What's your name? Where are you from? Thanks so much. Yeah, it's not going to be exiled, so that's fine. Exile that, and then get that back. Oh my god, our clock's on 3 minutes. Holy shit! What a game! What a game! I think we're dead. I don't think we have any outs anymore. Nope, that's a land. Yeah, I think we're dead. I've already got a knight here too. Nikes. 3, 6, 9. Yeah, we're just dead. Alright. Geist goes away forever if it'd be put into a graveyard. Not if it would be leave the battlefield. Yeah, I mean, I guess the 4 main deck, Malevolent Hermit, Sideboard, Negate, and Disdainful Stroke. Whatever, sure. Alright, we're dead. Alright, yeah, I mean, that kind of sucked. Really weird deck there, but the deck definitely worked. I was going to play 3 matches with each deck, but I have 4 more decks to play, and that was almost an hour and a half for two matches there. So I think we're going to move on to our next deck, but the next thing pretty sweet, honestly. Ishkana was awesome as advertised. I called it my best in show for green. And the artifact was super cool. Again, TurnKey ramp, deck number 1 of 5. Ishkana was just freaking great. Just freaking great. Cool deck. Cool deck. Lost the mono green. Lost that weird deck. I don't know. A lot of weird new stuff happening. So that's our deck. We have 4 more decks to play, but YouTube folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. And let's go. Let's go.